Hey.
What is going on, everybody? Pete Simonetti here for the one, the only NYY News. Guys, we have a lot to talk about. It is tense time in New York Yankee land. As you guys would know, there is a lot going on. There is some things that have not happened yet. There are things we are waiting for. There's anticipation in the air. But not much right now on the front for the New York Yankees. But here's the thing. We have some time here to chat today. We got some time to talk. We're going to have a good time in this chat. What I do ask is that you guys go ahead and share this out. I am going to do the same right now. We get a lot of people in here to join. Get those likes up immediately. And then, guys, we will jump into what I planned on having this video be about. I decided to make it a live because so many people were asking me to talk about what the Yankees are doing, what they could be planning. But we're going to look at it in a good way. You know what I mean? We're not in here to scream and yell and bitch and complain and moan. We're going to look at it in a logical way. But first, I do want to talk about the disconnect between the Yankees and the fan base. So, guys, if you do not mind, share this out. Like this video. Get those likes up through the roof. Let's do that today. Let's shoot for I don't know. Let's just say 200 likes. So if you're in here, get a like up. Let's shoot for 200. Let's hope we get there and go from there, guys. And that would be very, very interesting until we get everything going here. So, guys, give me a couple of seconds. Let me go ahead and share this out, and we will get started. So give me a second to share, and then let's jump right into the meat of our conversation today. Let me retweet this. All right. And then it is 2:02. So 2 minutes past our time. And let's go. First, let me say welcome to everybody that is in here. Fritz, welcome. Dale, thank you for the kind words. Hirsch, thank you for being in here. Anthony, Medina, my good friend, what is going on? Fam, we got fam in here. Arby's up in here. We got Arby in here. Johnny, of course. Jay Taylor, thank you. Thank you, Jay Taylor. Nick, whatever this one is, I forgot your name. You said, how's your volume? Your volume's a little low. Hopefully I upped it a little bit, but it's Vigamagagi Sugbalashi. So welcome. Welcome in here. Ryan, welcome. Brad, welcome. Tyler, welcome. Penny, welcome. Dave, welcome. Joe, welcome. Jared, Perry. Let the list continue. We got Joshua Solano. We got Ron Thompson. We got fam in here. We got Rodiga. We got Anthony. We got my dude again. Bring Simeon to the Bronx. We got Ryan. We got Tyler again. I could do this all day. We could just keep repeating and going from there. But guys, first I want to start off with this because look, I know everybody's pumped, right? I know everybody's excited. Everybody wants to talk about the Mets coming out here flexing some muscle. Uncle Cohen out here saying, look, we missed out on Mets. All right, we're going to spend some money. Just a little scoop for you guys real quick. Don't be too mad when Kevin Gausman is about to be a Met today. Just a little scoop for you guys real quickly. My understanding is they've been talking a deal for a couple of days now, and they could very well close that deal today. So Kevin Gausman may be the next New York Met. But we ain't here. This is not NYM news. This is NYY news. You know what I mean? Ugats to the Mets. That's what we give the Mets. We give the Mets ugats. We'll talk about some of the deal a little bit, though. So they passing out the shkadal. You guys know what I'm talking about. They're passing out the shkadal. We know that. So anyway, let's jump into the New York Yankees. Let's jump into what I talked about in the original thumbnail of this video. The disconnect between the New York Yankees and their fan base. Because I want to harp on this a little bit because there's a disconnect. And some of it's the fans' fault. Some of it's the Yankees' fault. They did a great job with PR. The Yankees have done a tremendous job with PR. They have done a great job with PR. They've done an amazing job on the public relations side, getting the fans to truly buy in to what they're doing. All right? And if anybody does any super chats or any questions, I will get to them as soon as I can, but let me finish this up here first, and then we'll get into all the questions. We got time to talk today. I'm chilling. Look, your boy's healing up. I had my first physical therapy. I'm all right. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. We're all alive. We're all doing a chat today. Can't be mad about too much, right? So let's get into it. Guys, I've been talking about this for a while. If you have followed me on this page, you guys have heard me for a very long time talk about the obvious disconnect between the fan base and the front office. Now, should the fan base dictate every move the Yankees make? No, of course not. But the fan base is pretty knowledgeable on what this team needs because who pays more attention than fans do? Fans are right there. Fans are watching. Yes, we don't get the inside information. Yes, we don't see what happens in the clubhouse. Yes, we don't see the type of things that, maybe we need to have a little more insight on to make certain decisions. But for years now, during these chats, during my regular videos, whether it was me doing a video, Francis doing a video, RB doing a video, Felix doing his videos, doesn't matter who it was, we've really shared the same message that the Yankees, we know what they need to do, but the Yankees have not done it. And we're kind of seeing that trend in that direction today. I would say, and you guys tell me if I'm wrong or not, I would say roughly 70% of the fan base wanted Aaron Boone gone because they have felt he is not the proper manager for this club. What do the Yankees do to start the offseason? Boom! Bring Aaron Boone right back, and they tell us to our face he's one of the best managers in the game. They have told us to our face he's not a puppet. They have told us to our face analytics are not making all the decisions. They have told us to our face, well, ask Brian. I told him, you go out there, Brian. You go out there and you get Joey Gallo, even if we go over. What do the Yankees do? Brian Cashman comes out and goes, no, we stayed under the luxury tax. We gave up some more guys so they pay everything. We stayed under. So not only is there a disconnect between the team and the fan base, there's a disconnect up top. We also heard, I'm just going to throw quotes out here because this is so damn obvious now. We have also heard Brian Cashman come out and go, well, no, Aaron knew. Aaron Boone knew before he signed here that Phil Nevin, his best friend, was gone. Aaron Boone comes out 20 minutes later and goes, well, if I knew that, I don't think I would be here right now. What? Excuse me, sir? And what are we getting again this offseason? We are getting the same exact messaging once again. We're being told, guys, we will spend all the money in the world. We'll do what we got. There is no limits. Now, by all means, should the New York Yankees come out and say, we're not going to spend? Of course not, because you don't know what could fall to you. But there is a severe disconnect among this club and its fan base. The fan base have been saying for years, we need some speed, we need athletes, we needed a lefty bat or so, which Brian Cashman did go do. We need versatility. We need guys who can go first to third. Guys, remember, let's get those likes up. I want to try to hit 200 likes while we're in here. Right now, we're about to hit over 60. Got almost 200 people in here, so let's get those likes up and share. Please share. I greatly appreciate it. But that's where we are. We got the fan base feeling that we know what this team needs to do, but they have not done it. The fans have had an idea of what this team needs to do for years now. I'm not talking about this offseason. And we're going to get to this offseason right after this. But there is a major disconnect here. How do you fix that? I don't know. They've told us analytics isn't playing the pure role of everything here, but it's obvious it is. It's about as clear as day. It's about as clear as day. And unfortunately, you have a lot of the fan base who has bought into this idea. You have a lot of the fan base who has bought into when the Yankees will come out and say, hey guys, we tried, it didn't work out. They'll sit there and argue with you. Well, they tried. Well, the Yankees tried. They went out there to get somebody. So with that being said, let's talk about the fan base a little bit and where we are as a whole, because I've seen this message a lot. Yesterday, Black Friday, wasn't too much of a Black Friday shopping in the sense of saving for the New York Mets. They go out there, they make multiple moves. Escobar, Kana, and of course, Starling Marte, who was the big drop of the night, the cherry on top of the night for the New York Mets. And I see many comments and many tweets by Yankee fans saying, oh, the Yankees aren't going to spend that much money. Oh, but he's 33 years old. Oh, but the Yankees they weren't really serious about him, were they? That is the part of the fan base who will never dare to put enough pressure on this ball club where it needs to be. And unfortunately, that mindset and that idea is what the beat writers are also pushing, the majority of them. It's what the Yes Network tells you. It's what all the WFANs and all the stations out there talking about the Yankees that have a platform. We're not going to do that here. Now, by all means, if we have a teammate who feels that way, they're allowed to do what they want. They're allowed to come on NY News and say it because that's their realness. That's what they really believe, and that's okay. I'm here to tell you what Pete's realness is. NYY News, real talk for the real fan. Real talk for the real fan. That's what you're always going to get here. So when I'm told, and I'm looking at these comments, dude is 33 years old, you wouldn't give him 4 years because he's too old. Have you seen Marte's body type? Have you seen Marte's body type, fam? If you think $19 million a year for Starling Marte is a bad signing, you're out your friggin' mind. And if you also have the idea that that's out of the range for the Yankees, then go like another club. I got to keep it real with you for a second. If $19 million is too much for the Yankees to get an elite center fielder, great speed, great shape, great defense, good arm, great speed, leadoff hitter, he checks every single box. If you guys remember, I talked about the video the other day that will never happen, of course, Cedric Mullins, but I talked about it because it was news. And it's exciting and it would make sense. Those are the type of guys that check every single box. The Yankees and Yankee fans feel he was too old. He was too old. He was too old. Because apparently, Yankee fans have forgot that we are a win now team. Yankee fans have forgot that we need to win a World Series yesterday. And when you lose that mindset, you have now given in to new ownership. You have now given in to the Hal Steinbrenner New York Yankees. You have now given in to being mediocre. You have now given in to the excuses. You have now given in to second, third, fourth, and fifth place. That's what you have now given into. So by all means, does this really affect the Yankees in a major way that they can't have a good offseason? No. So maybe there is a slight overreaction. And that's okay, guys. Here's another thing, folks. And this is something that a lot of Yankee fans love to tell people. You're overreacting. Sure, they're Yankee fans. They're allowed to. Yankee fans are allowed to overreact. We go to a ball game, and it's like going to Disney World. We have every right to overreact. Not me personally, because I don't look. Am I upset about Marte? Yes, I think the Yankees could have made that deal. I think they could have went a different route, but that's what I talked about. Plan 1A, 2A, 3A, CA, 4A, 1A, 1B, 1C. There's a lot of different plans the Yankees can do to have a terrific ball club for 2022. That is where my problem comes in. Because again, yes, is getting Marte something where the Yankee fans should just be overly angry about or overly mad about or be so upset that they feel like nothing could work? Is that potentially something that the Yankees could look at and say this is something that nothing we do now is going to work because the Mets got Marte, so oh no, we're in trouble. No. And that is not the way you should run your organization. So I understand where some of these Yankee fans go, guys, you're overreacting. That's okay. But to make the little minor excuses that you're seeing Yankee fans make is horrible. It is horrible. It's pathetic. It's terrible. You cannot do that. Let me tell you why, and let's get into what the Yankees may or may not do. We'll also start getting into your guys' questions, so I'll start answering your guys' questions and go from there. Because here's the problem, okay? Do you guys remember, and I was talking to my good friend Rob before this, do you guys remember when Aaron Boone had a press conference and he was explaining that Giancarlo Stanton is a unicorn? Because, and I'm not even making a joke out of this. I know I make a joke about the unicorns, but stay with me for a second. He was making the point that Giancarlo Stanton has it all. The guy does everything. He could do everything. He's like a unicorn. He's like that guy. He's magical. When he's hot, he's magical. He's something else to watch. That's the Yankees franchise, guys. This is what bothers me. That's the Yankees franchise. Their franchise is a unicorn. In that sense. Not unicornios. They're not going to, hopefully they're not eating unicornios all year. That is the New York Yankees organization. Let me explain to you. They got money. No matter whether Hal says it or not, they got money. They got prospect capital. A ton of prospect capital. They got everything. As a general manager, when you go to a new team like the Yankees, you go, look, we got money to spend. We got prospects to deal. We need to fix a few positions. And then on top of that, you have an unbelievable stockpile of free agents and players that are available via trade. Think about that for a second. Again, repetitive Pete here, but you got 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, 1E, 1F, 1G, blah, 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 blah. Let the wall keep going and have a different plan, and it's going to end up good, better than how you started in 2021. That's the problem. That is my issue. You need to be aggressive here. You know when you hide in the bushes, so to say? Do you understand when you duck for cover because you're looking over the safari? You're the lioness. You're ready to prowl and hunt. You're looking, you're waiting, you're ducking. You're waiting for something to get closer to you. If you're doing that for the big catch, cool. And I'll play devil's advocate here. Maybe that's what the Yankees are doing. Maybe that's what the Yankees are doing. Because let's be real. Let's look at the whole picture. Marcus Semien isn't signed. Seager's not signed. Correa's not signed. And Story's not signed. The Mariners just got Frazier. teams are making moves. Right? For the Yankees, very much. You can sit low. You could be the lioness here, right? You could proud. You could say, oh, look at this. Look at this. That buffalo's getting close. Whatever the hell they eat. And then boom. Hope you're not wearing headphones. That was probably loud. You could sit there and wait. You could sit there and wait. But that's for the big fish. That is for the big fish. The Yankees can't just sign a big fish and say that's it. That's an off season. Cannot work that way. Seager makes the Yankees a little better, but he doesn't do much. Correa makes the Yankees better, but he doesn't do much. Story and Simeon make the Yankees better, but it doesn't do it all. These cats are out here posting videos of Aaron Hicks looking like an old man in center field. Making a dive. Hey, look at this, guys. Oh, we got a center fielder, baby. You guys buying the shit or no? This cat's out here posting videos of Aaron Hicks, fam. Aaron Hicks doubles in the gap to left field. He stuck the bat out and the ball barely went over the dude's head. Should have been caught. In center field, you saw the route he took on that ball? He looked like shit. My man looked like he gained 32 pounds and is slower than he was before he came back. And these cats are listening to these fools. They're bragging about it. Look at our center fielder. What are we doing? What are we doing? And these same cats are saying Marte's too old. These cats are telling you Aaron Hicks is better than Marte. These cats are telling you, not me, you. These are the cats you guys are subscribing to. Oh, let me write these guys quick. They're the best. Oh my God. Oh, let me go buy their shit. Oh. These are the cats you listening to. This is why NY News is doing what it's doing. Because enough is enough of the bullshit. These cats are pushing Aaron Hicks on you. My man looked like he gained 30 pounds in center field. Slow as shit to the ball, made a bad slide and made the catch. And he gets a pound in his chest like, look at me. What are you doing? Aaron Hicks. But wait. These same people, fans or whoever, these same people will tell you Aaron Hicks is better than Marte, and they wouldn't have signed Marte because he's 32 years old. Yankees gave your boy 7 years. The Yankees gave your boy 7 years. And he get an Aaron, look, no disrespect. Hicks has gotten worse year after year. He's gotten heavier year after year. He's gotten worse defensively year after year. I'm going to get to the super chats, guys. I just got to make this point because it cracks me up. Year after year, the dude got bigger. He's gotten slower. All right? Year after year. But these same cats will tell you Starlin Marte, who is ripped from head to toe, is too old. My man's still burning on the bases. All right, fam. Let me get to these questions. I can't. It's your boy. I greatly appreciate the super chat, fam. Remember when you warned Yankee fans that it wouldn't be a surprise to you if they're cheap and didn't go out to help become better this offseason? I do. It's your boy. I said that before everybody else. Before it was cool for the beat writers and everybody else to talk about the Yankees not spending $300+ million, I was the only guy saying it. Because again, I was told by 4 people, including a 5th, recently, but I also said maybe they get a 265. I didn't know that, but they're not going to do what everybody expected. They're not going to drop this monster contract on anybody. And the people I was told this, that told me this, I truly believe. I believe them deeply. If they told me something right now, I tell you. That's how I feel about him. L.I. Yankee King says, well, it looks like Justin was right since 2018. Cashman is bottom 5 GM, but no, Justin is crazy. No, well, I think you're Justin. I don't think you're right about that. I still don't think you're right about that. I don't think Brian Cashman is a top bottom GM. I don't think Brian Cashman is a bottom GM. He's done a lot of good moves. At the end of the day, if it comes to spending, that's not Brian Cashman. That's Hal Steinbrenner. My problem with Brian Cashman is he holds on to guys way too long. Doesn't mean he's a terrible GM. It just means he has belief in his system. And that's okay. But when you're the New York Yankees, you can't necessarily build your club that way. You have to have a mindset of certain guys we want to hold on to, but we cannot risk keeping them in the name of getting a Robbie Ray, a Garrett Cole. You can't hold on to him in those type of positions. It's the same thing right now when we talk about Matt Olson. You got Yankee, oh no, I wouldn't do all that. Well, you got to give up something, and you can't be in love with prospects enough to miss out on that. So I wouldn't say he's a bottom 5 GM. I wouldn't say that at all. Brandon speaking way too much facts right now. Brandon, this is just obvious shit. You know what I'm saying? This is just obvious stuff. It's just that we are living in a time where fans are eating it up. And that's the crazy thing. Guys, if you don't mind, please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate that. We are about halfway to 200 of where I wanted to be. So if you guys don't mind, please go ahead and do that. I would greatly appreciate it. And we will continue on. Let me just see. I got a message here. All right, perfect. Yeah, but I've seen so many messages, guys. And I'm not looking to shit on any Yankee fans. I'm not looking to do anything like that. My whole thing for when it comes to everything that we're talking about here is this. Is you cats are sitting out there saying that Marte was too old to sign to a 4-year deal. I don't get that. I don't get that. I really do not understand that at all. To sit there and talk about Marte's age and this is a win now club, what does that mean? This team needs a win now. This team can't sit back and go, all right, maybe in 2024 we're going to win. They can't do that. Anthony with the super chat, my good friend, thank you. I think I'm more frustrated that the Yankees have been relatively quiet, not so much that the Mets signed Marte, who would have been a great addition to the Yankees. Hope something happens with them soon. Well, that's what I'm trying to say, Anthony, is that, look, I don't think any Yankee fan should be, saying, oh, the offseason's over because we didn't get Marte. That's not it. The problem overall is how quiet the Yankees have been. As of right now, we stand to have Aaron Hicks back in center field and Gary Sanchez back as the catcher. After what Gary Sanchez has done, guys, bear with me again for a second. After everything Gary Sanchez has done, you still have a fan base who will tell you they can't miss out on his production. Who is better than him? Defense, fam. Defense is production. How in the hell can you keep this guy as the catcher at his ball club? I don't understand the mindset of many people in this fan base. I don't get it. I don't understand it. People act like defense has no importance over being a catcher. Defense is production. This guy caught a ball 25 friggin' feet from home plate and never tagged the base runner. This guy could barely block a ball in the dirt. Pitchers are probably scared to throw a ball in the dirt. This guy, towards the end of the year, had 3 starting pitchers, the top 3 arguably, in the rotation, not want to throw to him. This guy got a pop-up call to him, went backwards, turned the wrong way, went back for it, and never even touched the ball. This guy has not started a playoff game in 2 years. Was Gary Sanchez a rookie last year? Am I missing something? Have we not had more than enough time to see who this player is? Have we not had more than enough time to see who this player is? I am completely, utterly shocked by what a lot of this fan base is preaching to fans. A lot of the people with a platform is preaching to fans. You're not going to see it on this platform, I tell you right now. We're just going to keep it real with you. You're not going to see it here. Real talk for the real fan. That's it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Me and Francis said it for a minute. We said, look, you're going to know quickly what the Yankees are really up to by the little tiny moves they make. They ain't done jack shit. The Yankees could have went out there and said, all right, we're going to trade for a catcher. We're going to sign a free agent catcher. We're going to do one of these things. Just to give the fan base an idea of, all right, this is the direction we headed. As of right now, fans have every right to be upset because guess what? We're standing pat right now. Can a lot change? Of course. We got the non-tender right here. I wouldn't be shocked if something happens, if they make a trade or two. Because again, remember, when you have the non-tender here, if another team non-tenders somebody that you want, you got to have room for them. So I could see the Yankees make a move to clear up a little more space. I could see that happening. But are the Yankees really going to sit back and give Gary Sanchez more money? For what? And it's obvious the last few years, we don't have coaches that have enough balls to say, all right, hold on, this shit needs to work. We don't have that. It's obvious we don't have that. So that's my thing. We obviously have not had that. We don't have that. Bring Simeon to the Bronx. Thank you for the super chat. Sign Eddie Rosario. Put him in center field. No way in hell a contended team can depend on Hicks to be your starting center fielder. 100% love the concept. Well, I thank you for that, my friend. And look, man, that's the thing. You hit it right in the... That's why I love my people that come in these chats. And look, guys. The Yankee fans that think like us that want to win now, we're the majority. We're still the majority. We're still the majority. NYY News is going to be so damn big, it's going to make your guys' head spin soon enough. Okay? We're the majority. But you hit it right on the head. The Yankees are one of the only teams that will tell you flat out, after teams that want to win, that will tell you flat out after injuries, all right, well, look, we're getting Severino back, so don't worry about anything. All right, guys, don't worry. We think Gary Sanchez is going to improve. He's worked so hard this offseason. Aaron Hicks did well in winter ball. We know he's ready to give us at-bats. He's going to have a terrific season. They're the only win-now team who will tell you that their excuses that you know is bullshit is what's going to make them better. Because, guys, again, I will never change my opinion of this. If the Yankees go out there and they eventually get a guy like Seager, but they still have Hicks in center and Gary behind the plate, what the hell's the point? What the hell's the point? What the hell's the point? Brandon and Joey Vlogs, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Jonathan Alvarez. I'm not calling, I got to put you on the spot. He says, yes, we're the majority. But Jonathan, you are a fan who goes all the way back with me. All the way back to when I broke the news about Gary Sanchez. Nobody else broke that news. I broke the news about Gary Sanchez, about the team being upset with how he came into training out of shape. He didn't hit the weight they wanted. I broke that news. But I'm asking Jonathan because I'll tell you why. Jonathan was a huge Gary Sanchez fan. I bet Jonathan doesn't want him behind the plate in 2022. Jonathan has had enough. And Jonathan, you can throw it in the chat. And Darius Glover, my good friend, he said the non-tender deadline is Tuesday the 30th. That is right. Tuesday the 30th. So it wouldn't shock me to see the Yankees make a move or two before that. But Jonathan knows. Jonathan was a big fan. He was a big fan of Gary. He remembers all my videos. He remembers all of them. Many people in here that go back with me, 3 or 4 years, remember all that stuff. That's right. It's so dumb that they treat guys coming back from injury as they were trade acquisitions. That is so friggin' true. And that's what the Yankees do. The Yankees have done that for a minute now. Brandon and Joey Vlogs, I greatly appreciate that, my friend. Yankees need to fix the issues and get a first baseman and a shortstop who can provide defensively and offensively. If not, Hal should sell the team. Yankees need to fix the issues to get a first baseman and a shortstop who can provide. Yes, 100% true. 100% true. And that's the thing, man. The Yankee fans know what's up. Yankee fans know what's up. Yankee fans know what's up. They know what needs to happen. We all know what needs to happen. We know what needs to happen. It's that simple. We understand that. The problem is going out and doing it. So when Yankee fans sit back again and they're saying, oh, well, we didn't sign Marte. Oh, boo-hoo to the fans who are upset. Guys, it's not about the fans being upset. It's that we have a lot of shit to do. We have a lot of shit to do. If signing Seager is all we had to do, then all right, this will be me right now. Yeah, guys, something's going to happen. Give it a little time. Don't be panicking. It's all right. It's only about to be December. Don't worry about it, guys. It's all right. Things will happen. That would be me right now. But that ain't what this team needs. And everybody knows that. This team needs a catcher. They need a center fielder, at least a backup. They need a first baseman. They need a shortstop. They need pitching. Those are 5 main spots. And you know the scary thing? Where is it at, guys? Up the middle. Catcher, shortstop, center field. Winning teams are strong up the middle. 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 Okay? Can't have Gary Sanchez as your catcher. You can't have Aaron Hicks. I'll be nice. You can't have Aaron Hicks as the full-time center fielder. And you got to have a shortstop who at least can field the ball very well. You got to have all that. If the Yankees don't do that, that's too much. That's too much. So you can't sit there and be like, oh, they're waiting in the bushes for deals. No. Can't happen like that. Can't happen that way. Can't happen that way. Can't happen like that. And you guys know that. Give me 1 second, guys. I just got a message I wanted to take a look at. 1 second, guys. All right, cool. Tyler, I appreciate that. The Yankees are serious about winning. The Yankees are serious about winning. If Sanchez is catcher, Hicks, well, I'm assuming you mean not serious about winning. Catcher, Hicks in center field, and Torres is team period. Yeah, I mean, 100%. No, I think I know what Tyler meant. Tyler meant not serious. He just missed that word there, I'm pretty sure. Knowing Tyler, I'm pretty sure, because he has the same mindset as where I've been. But that's where it is. That's where it is right now. I'm trying to corroborate a rumor here that I just got from somebody else. Hold on 1 second, guys. So I just got I'll wait to corroborate it a little more. But my understanding is somebody just said that the Yankees actually, and not somebody, but I obviously don't want to say who the person is. But I just got a message saying that the Yankees have actually talked to the Braves about Dansby Swanson. So I don't know how much legs that has. I don't know how realistic that actually is. But give me a second, and we will. I want to corroborate that with a few other people first before we go anywhere else with that. But my understanding is that the Yankees have had a conversation. I don't know how much it is, but have had a conversation about Dansby Swanson. Let's go to the super chat. Rod Thompson, the family right here. The problem is the Yankees have a plethora of issues, and it appears as if they aren't operating with any sense of urgency. That's it. Ra, you hit it right on the head. That's it. That's the thing right there. You could be the lioness. You could wait for the prey to get close. You could wait for the slick move. But not when you got 5 or 6 moves you got to make. Not when you got that many. Not when you got that many. Jonathan Alvarez, family from way back in the day. I wish Sanchez nothing but success, but it can't be on this club. Yankees need to prioritize a defensive first catcher. I'm over it. Jonathan. I'll pat myself on the back. I'll pat Felix on the back and tell you guys that we've said it for years now. Because we have. That's not even taking credit. Forget credit. I don't care about credit. It was obvious. It was obvious to me back in the day. When I heard what I heard, I was like, oh shit, they got a problem here. And if you don't believe me, you could go back to, I think it was MLB.com scouting report on Gary Sanchez before he got there, right? Before he got there. My understanding of it was that even in a scouting report, I read it recently. This is before he came up and did what he did. In the scouting report, excuse me, in the scouting report, it even says they don't know if he could consistently stay at catcher because of his work ethic or wanting to be a catcher, the actual heart of wanting to be a catcher, playing that position. There was rumors that even then he wouldn't do it. So we'll see. Yeah, guys, I'll be honest with you. Like I said before, I'm not going to tweet that out as of right now just because I haven't corroborated with anybody else. But the person who told me is usually very, very spot on. So, again, that could just be a, hey, we want to check in to see what's available, what options we have. Is it a possibility? It could be one of those. But that's, again, something that GMs do. Doesn't mean there's loads of interest there. Doesn't mean it's something that could happen. But that's exactly what a GM would do. That's the type of moves GMs look to do. You know, you figure out what's out there and what's a possibility. So, I'm sorry, I'm just messaging back real quick. But again, that's where it is. And guys, we have almost 300 people in here. Can we please get those likes up? I would love to hit 200 today. I would love to hit 200 today while we're in here. We probably got about 20 or so minutes to go, and we will go from there. Sanchez bat age 12 years in 3 years. Yeah, there was definitely a little bit concerned there. My concern is that Cash probably not even on the hot seat considering they let him. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's almost like family. My understanding is, and again, I get some information on that. I probably have a lot more information come next week after I get back from some travel, which you guys will know a lot about what I'm doing probably on Thursday night. Thursday night, is it Thursday? Yeah, Thursday night. Thursday night next week. You guys will probably know a lot of what's going on and what I'm doing and some pretty fun stuff that's going on next week. But I should get a lot of good information out of all that stuff. But yeah, I mean those are the concerns right now. Who do I prefer in center field, Reynolds or Mullins? Either one of them. If that was the case, either one of them. Could tell Marte, I would take him in a heartbeat. But look, let me even send something back to you guys. If the Yankees came today and they said, all right, look, maybe we add Robbie Ray, maybe we add Trevor Story. With that being said, here's what we have to do, though. And we also add a decent catcher, okay? Center field, we are going to have Florial fight for that spot in spring training. So there could be a platoon situation where we make that work. And I'm very much okay with that. I'm very much okay with that. And that's the thing that I've been telling people. I'm not the Yankee fan that's saying we need to get Correa, we need to get Ray, we need to get all the top guys. If we don't do that, I'm not angry. We just have so many damn moves that we can make in an off season where there is loads of talent available. Free agency and via trade. And you got the prospect capital to do it, and you got the money to make signings. When you can do all that, you got to be able to go out there and do it. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So yeah, Yankee fans have every right in the world to be upset. Yeah, I don't think Mullins could happen. And I'm just keeping it real. I don't think Mullins could happen. I don't think Mullins necessarily happens. I don't think it would. One, because of what it would take on the Yankees side, and I don't see Brian Cashman ever giving up what it would take to get Mullins to the rival Orioles. And by all means, they're a rival because the only team they beat up on is the Yankees. So I don't think Brian Cashman wants to make them much better in years to come when they got a lot of good guys coming up. So, you know what I mean? We'll see what happens there. Darius says, anything big likely comes today or tomorrow. Teams have until Wednesday, however. Teams have to get physicals and paperwork all done by Wednesday at midnight, which takes time. That is correct. So you're right. You're definitely right. You probably got today and tomorrow to really get things done, and then you got all the work to do after that. So you're probably looking at the weekend to be somewhat popular, maybe Monday a little bit to go from there. Mullins is a one-year wonder? Nah, I think that's a hard one to say. I think there might be a little bit of an adjustment period, but I wouldn't necessarily say Mullins is going to be a one-year wonder. Yankee fans love to say that about players. I noticed that. Robbie Ray's a one-year wonder. Mullins is a one-year wonder. Reynolds isn't that good. Marte is too old. Blah, 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 blah. But our guys are great. Come on, fam. Come on, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Jonathan Alvarez, my good friend, thank you so much again for the super chat, fam. Cashman and Hal are asleep while the other team's feasting on free agents, and Yankees will get up just in time to pick up the crumbs left over. It's concerning, man. Like I said, if you're looking for the one big move, you could be the lioness waiting for the hunt. If you are looking for the one big move, you could certainly be the lioness waiting for the hunt. You can do that. You could be the lioness waiting for the hunt. If you're waiting for that one move, you got every chance in the world and every opportunity in the world to do that. If you got multiple moves to make, you really got to get a ball. You really got to get a go on it. You got to get a go on it. Because, guys, I could go over this in multiple different ways. And I'll do it right after I read this super chat from L.I. Yankee King. Hey, if I ran this team, I would have already traded DJ Hicks, Stanton, Chapman, Holmes, Lucky, Peralta, Rodriguez, Taillon, Sanchez, Voit, brought in prospects to help us, and I would have offered 1 year, $30 million a Story. But L.I. Yankee King, that makes no sense. And I got to keep it real with you. That makes no sense at all. You're trading all of your good players away, a lot of your salary, I get that, but you're trading a lot of your players that help you win now for one guy that's not going to help you win now because of all the moves you made? Lord, why did you burden me with this? Oh my God. I couldn't be older and talk about the Yankees on YouTube and the dynasty is? I had to choose now? I had to choose the Yankees now? Fam, you traded everybody. Shoulder. You traded everybody to give $30 million to Story? I love Trevor Story, but you got to put him on a... He can't be the guy. What do you want? What are you doing, mushrooms? Oh my God, why? Why do I do this? Why do I do this? For the love. I do it for the love. I do it for the love of my Yankees. I do it for the love of my Yankees. I do it for the love. You have an affirmation? That's my affirmation. Fam, you trading everybody. And most of those guys, you're going to have to pay all their contract. You're going to have to pay most of those guys' contract to move them. And on top of that, then you going out to give $30 million to one player? What are you doing? Jonathan VR would be a terrific pickup. Jonathan VR would be a terrific pickup. My man on mushrooms. My man is on mushrooms. My man is on mushrooms. My man is straight up on mushrooms. He's hallucinating right now. Ed Kemp, Minaya, Roberto Perez, Mondesi, Rizzo, Olsen. Those are a lot of moves. And you know, that was the expectation going into this. That was the expectation going into this. Well, L.I. Yankee King has cracked my code. I can't have him do a super chat and not answer it. I can't. So L.I. Yankee King has cracked my code. I can't be an asshole like that. I can't be an asshole like that. And there he goes again. L.I. Yankee King. I also would have traded for Heim, Yamamoto, Means, signed Ray, signed Judge, and Rizzo. All that stuff's not that easy, man. All that stuff's not that easy. So anyway, I read it. I read it, L.I. I read it. You got me. You cracked my code. Thank you for supporting NY News. I greatly appreciate it. Jorge, no word on Jose Ramirez. None whatsoever. No news at all on Jose Ramirez. I'm actually shocked. I thought there would be. I actually thought there would be a lot more rumors about Jose Ramirez, but no, nothing at all yet. So, nothing at all yet on that one. Let me see something here, guys. 1 second. I just want to make sure I get updated where everything that I have right now. No, that is nothing good. Okay, all right. All right, cool. Olsen, Bassett, Kelly, Marte is where I think the Yankees are trying to shop. Those would all be terrific. I don't even think Hal knows how to run a business, bro. How do you throw down like your dad? $10 million to $5 billion. He made a lot of mistakes. Hal, pony up. You know, it's hard. Look, I understand you're in a big... Look, I understand Hal's thing. You know, you're in a big shadow. Everybody expects you to be a father. Maybe you see things differently. And that's okay. So it's not about spending money. It's about the way the Yankees have spent the money. So the payroll is still large, but look at the way the Yankees have spent the money. That's the problem. That's the major issue. It's not that the Yankees are cheap or anything like that. It's that they have spent the money the wrong way. That's the problem. The problem is how they've spent the money. Why are the Yankees not in on either Florial or Suzuki? Suzuki, I don't know much about. Florial, on the other hand, I mean, I would be happy with Florial starting. It's like I've told people before, Florial bats low. Okay, you bat him low in the order. He has great speed. He's going to steal 20-plus bases. I believe he's going to hit 20-plus home runs because he got power like that to all fields. Plays a great defense, has a great arm. Why would you not let a guy like this play at the major league level right now? Why would you not give him that opportunity over Aaron Hicks, who is now playing winter ball? You could show teams that, look, he's healthy, he's playing. Maybe you could trade him. Maybe you could add a decent prospect. And move on from him. Tyler says, sign VR, who I will love. Sign Seager, sign Ray, trade for Olsen and Medaya. Sign Suzuki for center field, trade Sanchez, get Stallings in a trade. You know, that's a lot of moves there and a lot of different things that could happen. But we'll see. But we'll see. You know, those are moves that could happen. Those are somewhat realistic, a lot of those. I don't know if they spend the money on both of those guys, on Seager and Ray, but they could. But these are things that could happen. So it's not like none of these things are unrealistic. You know, you talk about some of these trades and everybody feels like it's unrealistic. It's not necessarily unrealistic. That's the thing. I don't see Scherzer coming to New York unless the Yankees blow him away. And again, guys, I don't see that. Jonathan Alvarez, my fam, thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. Pete, no matter what, God is good. and is always faithful. Facts. That is 100% correct, my friend. That is 100% correct, and I greatly appreciate that. I greatly appreciate that. So let's see. Let me just update this here. I just got to keep checking my messages. I am getting messages. Right? That's just my team. Nothing there. All right, cool. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Whoever just said Gossman to the Mets per sources. I don't know if it's done yet, but I was told, I think I said it once this started, that Gossman to the Mets is very likely. I was told yesterday, too, they've been discussing a deal for a couple of days, and a lot of people expect it to get done. So the Mets may make another big deal today. No, this Yankee team is not a World Series team right now. Nowhere near it. Every other team is getting much better. Hey, Pete, what would it take for the Yankees to trade for Joey Bart involving Gary Sanchez? Well, probably a ton, because Bart is likely going to be the starting catcher. He's likely going to get a chance to start. He's one of the top catching prospects in baseball. I don't see any scenario where the Giants give him up. I don't see any, especially not for Gary Sanchez. The Giants are looking to win a World Series. The Giants are looking to win a World Series. So, yeah, Adam King is likely just taking what I'm saying and posting it, because he's a little bit nuts. He's a little bit nuts. Think a move happens before the lockout? I actually do. I do think a move happens before the lockout. What move it is, I don't know, to be honest. And to be honest, rumors have been light. Usually by this time, I get a lot of good information. I haven't had much. I got more information from other clubs than I've got mainly for the Yankees. So rumors have been light. Cohen's about to have another hold my beer. Yeah, Cohen's the type of dude that makes deals like cracking walnuts. And he just sits there down in peanuts and shit. And he just, get him on the phone. Yeah, go ahead, offer him it. Throw it up by 10. I just saw that. It's actually the first thing that popped up on my screen, the Yes Network. You know what your phone needs right now? A little Brett Gardner, that's what. Oh, not on to me, I tell you guys. Wow. Oh, my goodness, guys. Well, with that being said, fam, Marlins make a wonderful trading partner with the Yankees. The Marlins make a wonderful trading partner with the Yankees. Gary Sanchez, Luke Voit, Miguel Andujar. And I know a lot of teams aren't sure about the DH in the National League, but that's apparently one of the things they actually all agree on. So my understanding is in 2022, there will be a DH in the National League. That's not one of the things holding anything up. That's not holding nothing up. So the Marlins and the Yankees make a lot of sense. Look, a lot of these DH types the Yankees have can make a lot of sense to a lot of clubs. It's just going out there and doing it. So, guys, with that being said, I am going to get about my day. We bought the live Christmas tree. Is it a live Christmas? Is that what you call it? The real Christmas tree. You know, we do everything real here. Everything here is real. Even the Christmas tree's real. Got the real Christmas tree yesterday, so we're going to put that baby up today. Everybody going to do that. We're going to have a good time. Designated Spittaz will still be Sunday, 5 p.m. We will do a pre-recording. We can't do the live. A lot of things didn't work out for that. So we will do the pre-recorded Sunday, 5 p.m. Designated Spittaz. Don't miss it. And guys, again, you guys know December is already next week. So the major announcements are coming. You guys will see the major announcements of what NYY News TV will consist of. Again, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss any of it at all. You're going to want to be there. And LA Yankee King gets in right before I end it, and I got to answer this. Pete, the reason I'm trading all the players I'm trading is because the window is shut and roster is aging, and I also contend this year. I attach prospects to Hicks, Stanton, and DJ. Stanton got a no-trade clause. You know, DJ's going to be hard to move, and I wouldn't move DJ. DJ's a guy I think that's a win-now type player for the Yankees. And, yeah, you just need win-now guys, man. You can't just go out there and say we're going to reset, and the window's not necessarily closing. This team got a 2 to 3 year time frame to still win. They just got to win now. They can't consider winning in 2024. They can't consider winning in 2025. They got to go out there and make the moves to win right now. Simple as that. So, guys, again, like I said, NYY News TV announcements probably going to be the week of December 13th. That way, on that day, you guys will find out who all the new podcasts are, who's everybody new joining, the other things we'll be doing on the channel. Membership is going to be coming, whether that is going to be January or February. We will have members-only chats, members-only trivia nights, crazy things like that. We're just doing so much. It's been a ton of work. Everything's going to be different. You're going to have new intros, new outros, new logos, new merchandise. It's just huge. So, guys, stay tuned to it. Continue to see what we're doing. Continue to subscribe. Continue to share with your friends. If you got any friends out there that are big Yankee fans, let them know this is the spot to be. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, Sunday, 5 p.m., Designated Spittaz. See you guys soon. Thank you.